Hey art fiends! Welcome back to the channel! I'm coming to you with another sketchbook video. We are continuing my series through my college years, and this time we're going to be taking a dive into my junior year of college. I have a few sketchbooks for this year. There's 4 of them. We will talk a lot about some animation stuff because in junior year at my school, I really got into more animation classes. Learned quite a bit that year because senior year, you make one project the entire year. So a lot of junior year is finishing learning some of your basics. So when you dive into your thesis film, you are prepared. If you haven't seen the other videos, please look at them. I have 2 others so far with my freshman year and my sophomore year. I suggest starting from freshman year because you can really see how I've progressed through my sketchbook work. I also talk a lot in those 2 videos more about what I did those years, specifically freshman year. If you are curious about going to an art college, definitely watch the freshman year one because I talk a lot about foundation year and what it is and what I did during it. So that may interest you to watch. Otherwise, we're gonna hop into this and we're gonna take a look into my sketchbook. So this time we're gonna be starting with my little sketch pad. We will be going little big because I kept a little and a big sketch pad at the same time, so they kind of bounce back and forth time-wise. So without further ado, let's just take a little gander into this sketch pad, shall we? Like my last videos, I'm only gonna stop and talk about anything that really stands out. Otherwise, I'll just give little anecdotes. And if there's anything you see that you want me to elaborate on, you're welcome to leave a time code in the comment section and ask me a question about whatever it is. We do have a lot of sketch pads, so I just want to go through this as fast as we can. We are definitely getting into my watercolor time. If you watched the last video, I started using watercolors a little bit at the end, but this year's going to be a lot of watercolors. Definitely going to see a lot of Voltron too, so get ready for that. And a lot of my OCs again. I always have my OCs. You'll never get away from them. Voltron came out right before this year started, so... Ooh, dramatic. I like that one. Pen only, and then I watercolored it. I like seeing me going pen only. This is pen only. I didn't pencil under any of this. Oh yeah, we're getting into my pen time. This is what I do now. It's just pens. Some stuff from Ottawa. The animation festival we used to always go to. Some stuff from my junior year projects. Yeah, you can see that I just drew with pen only and then just watercolored inside the pen. I think it works, and I was really liking pen only. I currently do pen only. I just don't do pencils anymore. I really like these colors. These colors here are really nice. I think I started doing the thing where I shade with a color. I used to do is like pick a color and then pick a darker version of that color. But here I started doing where I just picked one specific dark color and shaded the whole thing with that color. That's how I do stuff digitally now. And you can tell this was blue, this was pink, because those are the colors, and the pink's so nice. Oh, this was Inktober. I just drew random stuff, I think, for this Inktober. Some notes from animation. Bounce when hit ground. More box leaving frame. Exaggerate thrust when lifting. Nice, I like this. More Z space, nice. Good notes. There's gonna be a lot of glance, guys, just warning you. I didn't finish that one. Nice. Love to see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. That is the end of the first sketchbook. These numbers are out of order, but yes, this is the second one. I put the dates on them for that reason. But this one is going to be flipped a different way because this is a different type of sketch pad. Get ready. I don't know why I picked a different type. I think it might have just been cheaper, but we're gonna go through this now. Very cheap paper, you can tell. This is very close to me now, the anime style at least. I think the little chibi style is still a bit to go. I haven't really studied cartoon stuff yet. That really happened my senior year, but my anime style, we're getting very close to me now. I think I still got that little indent. I'm waiting to see when that indent goes away because it's still there. Bodies are very similar to my current bodies. Yeah, those chibis still have a bit to go, but... Oh, this was an animatic I had to do for class. We did a bunch of animatics in this class and then picked one of the animatics we made to make into like an actual finished product. This was a cool one. I played with camera angles like crazy. Ah, yes. The highly rendered Tweety bird. This was for my character animation class. We had to render toys. My how-to bread video. I made a bread video. That was a fun video. History of bread. Some planning for character animation. My mermaid. Oh my gosh. This mermaid's probably going to show up a lot slowly as we get closer to senior year. Old comic I made in high school about a dog and a mermaid, and I kind of took the mermaid from that comic and used her as my basis. That's where it started. Oh my god, Winston? Ew. This is okay. This is the first time I drew Osric, and I guess his name used to be Winston. That is a terrible name. Osric is way better. Oh no. Yeah, they're friends. Their relationship has come very far. He looks very much the same now. I just got better at drawing him. Osric. Yeah, Osric. Not Winston. Ew, he sounds like a British man. Like an old British man. Mermaid is my senior thesis. If you've seen it, it's on my account. I'll link it here. You can watch it. I'll probably talk about it in my senior year video because I'm going to have a lot of sketches of it where you'll see me planning it in that video. Oh, this is concepts for another little short animatic I had to do. I'm very proud of it. I made it all on my own. The only thing I didn't make is the music. I had a musician who did the music for me. Animation, the coloring, the effects, the sound effects, everything is me. Oh, I skipped a page. We're going back. All right. No page skipping. Oh, that's my roommate, Michelle. We had to study a human being for a project and make a character based off that person. It's a cool character I designed. We'll probably see the character. That was for a design for animators class, and the project was to design a character based off of a person, an object, and an animal all combined together. And we had to like make concept art for them and color sheets, and oh, here are the animals, the cricket and then the Kokeshi doll. Which are two things. You had to pick things that remind you of the person. Oh, some more stuff for my Annie project. This is the one I actually chose to be my final. More concepts for those characters. This is a cute one. I don't know if it's on my YouTube, but I thoroughly enjoyed this film. It was all about sound effects, and you had to have sound effects, but you couldn't see the sounds. It was about playing with space and doing it through sounds. This is the layouts for all of the scenes. I actually digitized these. Here's me designing that character I was talking about, the cricket. I like these a lot. There she is. She's so cool. She's a cricket spirit, I decided. We got to that point. And her hair is like the doll's hair. Expressions. I have digital of her. I'll put up a drawing of her, my final drawing of her in her space. We had to do a landscape kind of space with the character in it. I'll put it up. I love that drawing. We had to do some color palette stuff in that too. We had to make 4 color palettes and then pick one to be the final color so you could test different colors. And I like doing that now too, is if you can't pick a color palette for a character, just do a bunch of them and then put them all next to each other. And that helps you figure out which one you actually like the most. Something got ripped out. Uh-oh. Ooh, my art's going in weird places right now. I don't know what this style is. Interesting. It's like chipifying their faces. So that is the end of that sketchbook. So we got 2 more, so let's hop on into the next one, shall we? All right, so 3rd sketchbook is another little one. This is gonna take us into the 2nd semester of my junior year. So let's get flipping into this and looking at what I have. My fashionable Voltron series. I wanted to put a little book together of Pidge and Allura in like cute outfits, but I never put the book together. I was trying to draw them a lot, like a little fashion book with the gals. That's a good Allura. Into it. She's so pretty. Yeah, that was the cover. The Voltron Vogue book. I think I copied a Vogue cover. Oh, there's the cricket girl. Sound effects, nice. Love it. Planning some projects, love it. This is all very chibi. I guess in my small book, I was doing a lot of chibi stuff. Nice, museum stuff, okay. Ooh, yeah, my shinies! I love my shinies, man. Look at them. Gosh, I love shiny hunting. Bonnie and Clyde. I'm so creative with nicknames. Oh my gosh. Jumbo Shrimp. Oh gosh. Oh, my shinies! Ah, yeah. I personified them all. Love it. They're the gender that I caught them in. And their names. I have too many shinies now. I could never... It would never end. I'm like 50% through getting a national shiny dex. I stopped coloring them at this point. I gave up. Never finished these either. Guess I just sketched them. I like these designs. I'd love to go back and finish these out. Some of these designs are really cool. Like this one, my sword one, she looks rad. Oh, there's that weird baby face thing again. I don't know where that style came from. Very odd phase this is. I don't know where I was going. It's like kind of transforming into like what I do now, but very slowly. It's still very unfinished. A lot of facial things are wrong. Oh, here, the flat face. You know, I feel like this style is where the flat face came from. Oh, I think we're done. All right, cool. One more sketch pad left, all right? We're gonna dive right into it. This is the second semester of my junior year. During this year, I made a short film. We had to make a little film in a semester. It's about a minute long. Mine is about this little astronaut man. So we might see some stuff about him in here. It had no voices. So did my thesis. There was no voices. It was all sound. Oh wow, I like these a lot. The heck? What? Okay. Tiny hands, but like the watercoloring looks really nice. See, I was loving watercolors. Oh, these were all my ideas for my Annie 4 film, which was that film I'm talking about. I went with this one. But I had two other ideas. One that turned into my thesis film, and then this other one about a little office worker man, which I didn't do. Don't know why. I don't really remember much about it. Oh, more flowers? What? Okay, I need to remake these because I really like those drawings. I was going places. I was designing my spaceman here. He ends up never taking off his helmet, so does the other one. They don't ever remove their helmets. This concept is just my brain. Yeah, this art style, I think, is where I was, like, between the two. So this is, like, a mix of my anime art and, like, the little chibi characters I was making, because the eye style is the chibiest. The bodies are, like, my anime art. So I feel like this is slowly getting closer and closer to my current art style, because we got the flat side of the face now with this style. These look kind of nice. There's tiny head syndrome again, while this is big head syndrome. But they're not too bad. This was quite the face. Oh boy. Yeah, I hadn't figured this style out yet. Look at her face is so wonky. Yikes. Oh my gosh, Fiea! Oh, and Vime? Wow. This is the first edition of my two children. Like, literal 14, 13, and this is a literal baby. I must have created them at this point. I made Vime's hair so much more easy to draw. And Fiea is now 6 instead of, like, 2, so she can talk. But she still is very much a child. There they are, the kids, the literal kids. Love her. I think the introduction of the child of Fiea, when I introduced a baby into this story, I think that's when the romantic buddingness between Zahir and Osric began. In my OCs. They were not romantic at all together before that, but then I had them raise a child together. And then that developed into like, oh no, they probably had a romance before they had the child. More storyboards, for animation stuff. There's gonna be a lot of storyboards, I know it. Oh, here he is, my astronaut. I like this drawing. I digitaled this one for a little concept piece. He became very simple. He has like a big backpack. And stuff. Oh man, the Charlie Brown project, I was not sober when I animated that thing. Well, we'll just say that. I was also in another country when I animated it, so there's also that. This is right when I went to Japan. I actually kept a sketchbook. I was required to keep a little journal book thing when I went to Japan. It was a abroad class I took. We went to Japan and then South Korea. Loved it. I want to go back to both places for sure. I would love to run through that, but it would be its own video because it's a very special sketchbook and it's very different from anything else I've done. I have a few videos of like actually filming things that I have planned that are physical art related besides just straight sketchbooks. So look forward to those because I'm going to try to make as many of them as I can. I've collected everything. I don't throw anything out, and I have a big collection of like art stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. The Good Boys. Is this just all my favorite characters? It is. Wow, this is Lance, Todoroki, Miyuki, Oikawa, Inigo, Apollo, Junpei, Gato, the guy from Mystic Messenger, I forget his name, the sleepy one. This is accurate. Wow, nothing changes. My taste is the same. Oh, my character final project. This was such a fun project. We made a little animation with 3 people. The class got split up into groups of 3, and we had to pick an audio clip from the movie Adventures in Babysitting, which we all watched as a class. I loved it. It was funny. We are all such different animators. It was so funny to see us come together for this clip. But we designed this angsty boy who was the head of a gang. Buff babysitter lady and a ghost boy with a foot in his mouth. It was a lot, okay? I'll just say the ghost boy hopped on 1 foot and I animated him hopping on 1 foot. It was fun. Oh yeah. Ooh, the I am the man meme. I animated her. I'll put a card. This is that year I made it. It's a little old. 2 years old or something. You should watch it. Ozrick's race are not well liked by most people, so. Oh, my stop motion final. That was trippy. I'm not the best at stop motion, but it's very fun. It's tedious. And it definitely helped me think ahead more. Yeah, this is so close to me now. You can see it. I'm getting so much closer to my current style. I think this like weird between phase where the faces looked so wrong, it was necessary. Got me out of my comfort zone. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, that takes us to the end of my junior year. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of these sketchbook videos. Next time we'll come back for my senior year, and that's going to be the last one. I do believe it's going to have the least amount of sketchbooks. I kind of slowly died down my sketchbook work because I was so focused on my thesis film. And it may even take us into some present day stuff. So we will see where this sketchbook takes us. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching. If there's anything you saw I didn't really talk about that maybe you want some more information on, you can leave a time code in the comments and ask your question, and I will be sure to respond. I don't want to spend too long on one thing because my sketchbooks are just like a bunch of doodles, so if I talked about every doodle, this video would be like 2 hours long, so I don't want to do that to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. All of the things that the YouTubers say. Peace!